The Prelude by William Wordsworth. Book 6. The leaves were fading when, to Esthwaite's banks, and the simplicities of cottage life, I bade farewell, and, one among the youth who, summoned by that season, reunite as scattered birds troop to the fowler's lure, went back to Granta's cloisters, not so prompt or eager, though as gay and undepressed in mind as when I thence had taken flight a few short months before. I turned my face, without repining, from the coves and heights, clothed in the sunshine of the withering fern, quitted, not both, the mild magnificence of calmer lakes and louder streams, and you, frank-hearted maids of rocky Cumberland, you and your not unwelcome days of mirth, relinquished, and your nights of revelry, and in my own unlovely cell, sate down in lightsome mood. Such privilege has youth, that cannot take long leave of pleasant thoughts. The bonds of indolent society relaxing in their hold, henceforth I lived more to myself. 2 winters may be passed without a separate notice. Many books were skimmed, devoured, or studiously perused, but with no settled plan. I was detached internally from academic cares, yet independent study seemed a course of hardy disobedience toward friends and kindred proud rebellion and unkind. This spurious virtue, rather let it bear a name it now deserves. This cowardice gave treacherous sanction to that over-love of freedom, which encouraged me to turn from regulations even of my own, as from restraints and bonds. Yet who can tell? Who knows what thus may have been gained, both then and at a later season, or preserved? What love of nature, what original strength of contemplation, what intuitive truths, the deepest and the best, what keen research, unbiased, unbewildered, and unawed. The poet's soul was with me at that time. Sweet meditations, the still overflow of present happiness, while future years lacked not anticipations, tender dreams, no few of which have since been realized, and some remain, hopes for my future life. 4 years and 30, told this very week, have I been now a sojourner on earth, by sorrow not unsmitten. Yet for me, life's morning radiance hath not left the hills. Her dew is on the flowers. Those were the days which also first emboldened me to trust with firmness, hitherto but lightly touched by such a daring thought, that I might leave some monument behind me which pure hearts should reverence. The instinctive humbleness, maintained even by the very name and thought of printed books and authorship, began to melt away. And further, the dread awe of mighty names was softened down and seemed approachable, admitting fellowship of modest sympathy. Such aspect now, though not familiarly, my mind put on, content to observe, to achieve, and to enjoy.